Greetings, divine being. Blessed moment in which you're finding this video. If it's in real time, we're about to have a pretty epic full moon in Aquarius. So let's get the tea. It's looking good. Oh, holy moly. We have Six of Swords, which is the energy of traversing to calmer waters. There's a rainbow in this card. People are on a boat. To me, it's always the energy of you're leaving problems, worries, thoughts, patterns of thinking, psychic energy behind, and usually it's energy that's not your own. It's all this energy and all of these like problems that you've picked up from other people. It's kind of like when other people's subconscious kind of gets transferred onto you by closeness and association. You hear this card like leaving, and you finally realize like this is not mine to carry, and you leave it behind and you move on. Which, how epic, because full moons are about release, and Aquarius is about the energy of the collective. How can you most benefit the collective, especially with your own unique genius? And the only way you can truly access and deliver your own unique genius is to channel your energy in that direction, which you cannot do if you're carrying the weight of other people within your own psychic realm. That does not mean that you can't be support for people, but like you cannot be the transmuter and the alchemist for things that other people are meant to learn and go through themselves. Like you cannot hold it all for them, and you definitely can't hold everything for certain people. You shouldn't hold everything for anyone. So this is the energy of like a psychic release so that you can move towards the rainbow, which is very much Aquarian energy. Aquarius energy is the energy of the future. It is about, it's like the rainbow bridge, bringing people into the future, the Aquarian age, into a time where everybody acts in a way that benefits and honors their own unique authenticity, but utilizes that, as I said, to uplift the whole. And when you follow your authenticity and your soul, you automatically uplift the whole, because that is the whole divine design of reality, is that we are all a part of a perfectly functioning whole. But it's when we all adhere to a certain structure or story, like we're fed in the inorganic matrix, about who we should be and what box we should fit in, that we forget who we truly are, or we deny who we truly are. And then what we do is not actually benefiting the collective. It's benefiting this inorganic matrix that needs our divine conscious energy to keep it alive and running. And the minute that we come back to our soul, our true purpose, we leave behind that which is not ours to carry, and we move forward in the direction of where we feel called authentically. We're all of a sudden contributing towards the organic reality, the divine reality that uplifts all beings and supports the earth, supports the planet. So that's where I see you're heading. Yeah, baby, if you have felt like letting go of some psychic weight, maybe making a little distance in any connections or any situations that bring in profound heaviness to your life, because you feel a call to fulfill something greater that requires your energy, your mind to be directed towards that. This is a confirmation to do that, and I see that you will gather with people along the way who have a similar devotion to a higher purpose and are not getting caught in the weeds, and you will be better helped there because you will be an example. People will see you out on that boat and on the new land, happy, thriving, providing value, and they will be propelled to leave their worries and their problems behind. Stop creating more problems for themselves, and also focus on creating to be in service and in purpose. We also have death. So this might require the part of you that finds purpose in being needed in ways that aren't beneficial for your energy. It might require that part of your identity to die away so that you can be needed on a greater level for something that your soul really came here to do and fulfill you. And everything that you've done up until this point has been to prepare you and mold your character to be all that you need to be and know all that you need to know to be able to serve this greater mission. So nothing has been wrong. It's just time to go. It's time to go. So this is very much giving the energy of you can release that weight because you have a greater mission to serve. And it's one that feels good to you. It's not about self-sacrifice anymore. It's about a win-win. It's about, being in alignment, being light. You're a light soul, you're a light being. And because you're so light, of course you're like, my hands are free, I'll carry it for you. To everybody you meet, of course that would come so naturally because you're also empathic and heart-centered. So when you see other people with heavy weight, you'll literally be like, you don't have to carry that alone, I'll carry that with you. But through that, there are some people where sometimes they carry something for you, sometimes you carry something for them, but most of the time you guys are both in service towards creating something great for the world. Those are the people that you meet when you're on this new wave, when you're in this new energy, because those are the only type of people that you can have like that closely in your life. I'm telling you, because you are somebody, like I said, who takes care of their own energy, their own field so profoundly that you will so constantly have your hands free. So if you have people in your life who are constantly going to put something in free hands, then you can still have those people in your life, but you can't open your hands to them because then your hands will always be full with other people's ish, and your hands are meant to be creating. Your hands are meant to be doing God's work, right? Doing the work of your higher self. Please, if God is not your vibe, don't let that deter you away from this message if it resonates. There are many ways to say the same thing. Perhaps you're like a scientist who's like meant to create a powerful invention that brings, great benefit to humanity, but you always find yourself on like the phone with that friend who needs you. You know what I mean? Fill in the blanks. But 9 of Pentacles, you will be abundant. You will be so abundant, and I feel like your energy is so naturally abundant that you are literally gonna so naturally accumulate. And I think when you find yourself like on your own in this vibe, you naturally are so abundant. Like you just know how to make things grow, and you're just really meant to enjoy yourself and your life. Like please do not feel like you need to align with anybody else's ideas of enjoyment. I feel like you're really somebody who is able to enjoy their own company because you feel like the oneness. And there's something about like the Aquarian energy, there's something about it that like you and your aloneness, like you access this like unique genius that you channel through, and it creates abundance for yourself. It creates innovation for society and for communities. It's literally about making the purpose bigger now, from taking it from like your immediate circle and plugging it out to like for the world, for something greater. It's about being like, this is more important now. That's this time. That's this time that's coming. 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Hearts. You're moving into a reality of being of greater service and receiving. I'm seeing being in reciprocal relationships. Trust me, there are relationships that are not you just being the emotional and energetic labor in it. There really are. And the Lovers and 8 of Cups. This is about choosing a timeline of love, of expanding your capacity of what that means into a more universal level. 8 of Hearts, leaving behind that which on paper might seem good, but is not serving you anymore, because you are meant to serve the world with your magic. Yeah, baby. I love it for you. Okay, I love it for us actually, because you're a blessing to this world. Literally, your work for the world could be like the energy that you vibrate out in meditation. It doesn't have to be something grand, but for a lot of you, it absolutely is. Queen of Wands. Your authenticity, the action you take, the things that you create, bring harmony and balance and justice to this world. And I'm seeing you got to be careful with your mind and with your energy, what you allow in, because you genuinely you could help anyone. You could alchemize anything for anyone. So that's why it's about taking it to a bigger scale now. And it's also, it's what's best for you, it's best for the world, it's best for everyone. Judgment. This is the call that's being made. It's time to rise. Grander, bigger, more universal, more communal, more innovative. The craziest, most genius ideas. Now's the time is now. Yeah, you're being called. I'm also getting, if you're a prayer warrior, if you like to pray, just pray every day for the clarity, the discernment, the power to fulfill your divine destiny in a way that best serves all beings and uplifts you and brings you joy, where you can be in profound fulfillment. You know, whatever works for you, but it's something about like connecting to the way that you can best be of service is literally going to continually keep you on the most enjoyable, beautiful, pure, high timeline. You're awesome. I love you. If you ever need a personal reading, the link is in the description below. But as per usual, God willing, I'll catch you on the next one.